Alright, so I to the fifth, I could choose I squared times I to the third, but I'm going to choose I to the fourth times I. And the reason why I chose that is because I look at I to the fourth, it's very simple because the answer is 1. So if I just have 1 times I, my answer is I to the fifth power just equals I. And something you should recognize there is that it's repeating. This will keep repeating, right? I to the first and I to the fifth. The difference there is 4. Okay? Now, if I apply that to I to the 32nd, there's a couple of ways you can solve this problem. Let's simplify it by exponents. How about I to the fourth? And now I'm going to apply the power rule. 4 times something equals 32. 8. Why did I do that? Because I to the fourth power equals 1. And 1 to the 8th power is 1. I to the 32nd power equals 1. Raise your hand if you got that. Let me show you guys a different method. So this was a method maybe called exponents. Here's one called division by 4. If you take this number, 32, and divide it by 4, so I'm trying to show you a different way of getting the same answer. What is 32 divided by 4? And you have a remainder. So think of it as there's your divisibility of 4. Your remainder is 8, and the remainder is kind of like I to the 0 power. Because anything to the 0 power is what? 1. So this can help you find that you're going to have a nothing there. Okay, let's apply this division by 4. Let me show you guys in the last problem. What's 5 divided by 4? 1. What's your remainder? 1. So look here. Let me see if I can color code this for you. This 1 here is that I to the first power sticking up right here. Do you see it? So that's a second way of getting the answer. Here's a third way, probably not really fun, is a chart. If you recognize that I to the first and I to the fifth power give you the same result, square root of -1 or I, and then I to the sixth power will give you the same answer as I to the second, which will give you -1. And what's happening here is you'll see that it's just counting by 4s. Do you see that? So I to the third, your answer is going to be -I. I to the 7th power will be -I. And what you can do is you just keep adding. I to the 11th is going to be -I. I to the 15th, I to the 19th, and you can do that to whatever number I give you. Okay? So different variations of how to get that answer.